Tuesday edition of the Mike Show. And Tuesday brings us guests. Megan Huffman from Share Greater Lynchburg, and she brings a guest, and then we just have a party.
We have a party every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday morning. Yeah. Today is no exception. Megan, who did you bring us?
Hi. I am delighted to have with me here today Rebecca Lettingham with Wall Opportunities and Wishes.
Hi, Rebecca.
Newer organization to Share, and we're really excited to spotlight the good work that they're doing here in the community.
Very cool. Well, welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about your organization. What does it do?
So Wall Opportunities and Wishes, otherwise known as WOW.
Wait, I have a sound effect for that, and I'm sorry. I have to play it. It's,
wow.
There we go. All right.
We attempt to meet the needs of people with developmental disabilities and mental health challenges that cannot be met in any other way.
Okay. No, keep going.
Oh, so in the past, some of the projects that we have implemented include gathering phones for people who are in transition, and that helps them to connect with their caseworkers, to access services, to follow up with appointments, to arrange their housing situations. One lady even used her phone to arrange a move back to Pennsylvania, where she was from, where she could better connect with family members. So that's one of the greatest challenges for people in transition or who have housing instability, is staying connected with the folks who can help them further and improve their situation.
Absolutely. So about how many folks do you work with on, let's say a monthly basis or since you've gotten started?
I hope that we've helped about 20 people. Some other needs that we've been involved with include upcycling medical equipment or repurposing that. We've also worked with the Department of Behavioral Health and Disability Services Mobile Rehabilitation Unit, who can kind of parts things out. As you can imagine, customized wheelchairs and hospital beds, patient lifts, and things like that are very expensive.
Yeah.
So we've done that. We've also provided bedding to folks with autism. There was a young man who had been through about 3 beds, just that bouncing, that self-stimulation that helps with their autonomic nervous system regulation, had made him go through a number of beds because he was close to 200 pounds. He was growing up. So we partnered with a sleep shop in Lynchburg to obtain a foam mattress for him that he could not wear out. And in follow-up, that was successful, that he was enjoying that very much and not destroying it like he had his other bedding.
That is fantastic.
Rebecca, I'm curious about the origin of the organization, kind of what got you started. I think that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So I've worked in the field of folks with developmental disabilities and mental health issues for 28, 29 years. So it's always been my passion. And there are just so many folks out there who don't have their needs met for various reasons, whether they're aging out of programs that were intended for children or they're graduating high school. And then there has also been an extensive waiting list for such services that can help people in Virginia, including folks getting out of mental health hospitals. Oftentimes they're missing a lot of those key components for basic life, furniture or the phones that we mentioned earlier, things like that.
So, what all do you guys need in the form of either donations or in just people that can volunteer? Do you need volunteers?
Mostly, what we're looking for right now is for our guardianship program. So, if it's funds, they will most likely be awarded to that. There are folks who have complex medical conditions, and they often can't give informed consent for procedures. So, they benefit from having a legal guardian for the hospital purposes or outpatient surgery or even emergency room needs that can make those decisions for them and is legally authorized to do so. As far as items, those the Jitterbug phones have been the most easy to use for the population of folks who need them. So we would love to have some more of those. And then we really need folks to contact us and let us know what they need. So you can contact us at wownonprofit@gmail.com and just reach out with a need. We've helped one lady get to a national competition with an advocacy organization that she was a part of. So just whatever is out there that people are having a hard time meeting for those populations, we'd love to see what we could do to help.
Okay. You can learn more if you visit sharegreaterlynchburg.org and search Wall Opportunities and Wishes. And there's all the information, all the contact information is right there as well. and it sounds like this is filling a need that so far has maybe gone unfilled.
We hope so.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of the use of our wish list. Because if you go to the page on Share, you can see the Jitterbug phones, the link specifically to the Jitterbug site, and it explains what they are and how affordable. It's basically an old flip phone, you know, that we would have used before.
Yeah.
That's very affordable now and allows, like Rebecca said, allows the clients that she's serving being able to connect with a broader network, which is so important and something that we often take for granted. So
I was just going to say that, you know, when you're thinking in terms of folks that don't have access to just about anything,
right?
You know, and we take for granted being able to just connect at the touch of a button,
right?
And being in constant contact with everybody that we need, having all of our information right there and our contacts. I can't even imagine, you know, a world where we didn't have that.
Right.
But so many folks live that on the day-to-day.
Right. And we don't really have payphones anymore, right? To just be able to walk up.
Exactly.
And if you don't have a handheld device, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So that's a great way to learn about the Jitterbug phones, and we'll certainly highlight that in our newsletter this Thursday when we feature WOW and Rebecca's needs in that newsletter.
Okay. Well, Rebecca, thank you so much for sharing this information, and we look forward to helping out as much as we can. Megan, what is going on at Share?
Well, we had an awesome kickoff to our Give Good #LYHGives campaign last week. We had a fall mixer and an informative session for all of our marketing all of our nonprofits, marketing individuals and such to come out and learn about our Give Good campaign that's coming up in the month of November. We're going to be highlighting all of our organizations and what their needs are specifically. So in this scenario, we talk about the Jitterbug phones and what people are going to be asking for Giving Tuesday. And as we enter the giving season, we're also inviting anyone in the community to come to our website and nominate a Give Good ambassador. So we have the ability to have 500 Give Good ambassadors walking around town with these awesome Give Good beanie hats. And
I love the beanie.
The beanie is awesome.
So comfortable.
Yes, and it's getting chilly, so it'd be great to have those. And so if you see someone in a Give Good hat, it means that they've been nominated by someone in the community for being an exceptional do-gooder, essentially. And so we're hoping that those neighbors will tell their story about why it feels good to give back and why everyone should give back, and just spread the love and encourage people to give this season and into next year. You can learn more at our website, and there'll be the ability to nominate. You will see the needs that the organizations have, and we're really going to be kicking that off soon with radio and television and billboards and live remotes, a lot of ways for us to celebrate and highlight these ambassadors.
Absolutely. So what is going on? You guys are part of the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation.
Right.
Tell us what's going on there.
Yes, GLCF has finished their fall cycle of grant applications, and they're in the review process right now. I think I mentioned last week we had about 96 applications, which might have been an all-time record.
That is fantastic.
So the committee's hard at work trying to make those decisions right now, and we'll be announcing those soon. And then the Youth Philanthropy Council has launched again, and that is a wonderful group of 27 high school seniors from across the whole greater Lynchburg region. They come together to learn about philanthropy, what it means to be part of the community foundation. Right now, we're accepting applications through lynchburgfoundation.org for a $10,000 and a $5,000 grant. That Youth Philanthropy Council will review all of those applications. The deadline is November 15th. They'll look at all those. They'll pare it down to a smaller selection, and then they'll start doing site visits. That allows the Youth Philanthropy Council to meet nonprofits in the community, see the work that they're doing, and then they'll make a decision. And like I said, award a $10,000 grant that comes from the Wells Fargo Wealth Management team. We always want to thank them for that $10,000 gift, and $5,000 from the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation. And so those awards will be given later. But right now, that window of application is open until the 15th.
And what a great way for these kids to learn about the process to learn about giving back, and just it's remarkable.
Yeah, it really plants seeds for philanthropy and service later in life. It's neat to hear about the youth that have been part of the program and see the good work that they're doing on boards and nonprofits in their communities where they live now or back here in Lynchburg. So It's a really neat program.
All right. Well, Megan, thank you so much for joining us. Rebecca, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Each and every Tuesday, we get a visit and we get to highlight and talk with yet another nonprofit organization that's doing so much good within our community. You can learn more, of course, by going to sharegreaterlynchburg.org or the lynchburgfoundation.org, lynchburgfoundation.org, to learn about the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Bill, you were surprisingly quiet.
I know. Well, it was so fascinating, and I didn't think I had anything to add.
Okay, well, you can add it now if you'd like.
Well, it's a wonderful organization. I'm really proud of what Rebecca and her group are doing, as well as Megan. I mean, I had a lot to do with tricking Megan into taking on this job, but she has been brilliant and really made it a real force in our community, and I'm so proud of her and what it has done for the community.
Thanks,
so
Bill.
Keep up the
Thanks,
good work.
Bill.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
Shucks, ma'am.
Bill. All right. It is the Mike Show. It's the Tuesday edition. Coming up a little bit later on, we've got your audio vault. Stay tuned.